Hey guys, what's going on? Jake here, and welcome back to another episode of Bajcetics Boys. So then lads, in this one, we once again have actually quite a balanced episode with packs, SBCs, gameplay, you name it, it's here. And we also have the start of TOTS in today's episode, because last week was TOTS warm-up, so we didn't really do too much. To be fair, I did Costas Simicas's Evo, and that was about it. That's all I really did last week. As well as just doing my daily play, getting this Xabi Alonso Evo done, and yeah, so you're going to see that as well as the first day of TOTS, the first 24 hours of TOTS. So without further ado, let's get into talking about the content. So we start the Xabi Alonso Evo. It takes, I think, like 15 games that can be done in squad battle, so that's like 5 days of daily play, which is quite nice. We then claimed our squad's battles rewards, which we are going to save for Friday. And then we worked our way through the Alonso Evo, getting 2 of the levels done straight away. We put Dewsbury Hall into backline to front line, and we completed the first level of him to start off this episode. We then decided to put in a 87 rated squad with a team of the week. Are we doing an icon pick? No, we're not doing an icon pick. What on earth are we doing? Oh, I know what we're doing. We're doing Showdown Sergi Roberto. Now, I was quite confident that Barcelona were going to win this at home, already up from the first leg, or at least get a draw, and then I'd put this Roberto into the Showdown plus Evo. But I was like, yeah, you know what, just to be sure, and because I own Kylian Mbappe and I'm working towards Kolo Muani's birthday, let's also do Noddy. Is it Noddy? I think it's just Muki. I'm just going to call him, obviously, just his surname. Don't need to know his first name. We're just going to call him Mukiele. Spent 3.7k total on the SBC, and that was... It is Noddy. Noddy Mukiele. Yeah, wow. That is bull knowledge. And he was just in case, but the reality of the matter was that if you look at the cards side by side with an upgrade, Mukiele would probably look better with an upgrade. That's what I thought, but I was like, yeah, Sergio Roberto's going to get the upgrade, but just to cover my back, let's do both. They also brought out an Eric Dyer and a Leandro Trossard, but for me, I was like, Arsenal aren't winning, and they didn't, and Dyer doesn't look that good compared to who I already own, Marquez Maldini, etc., etc. So for me, I was just like, okay, let's just get Mukiele and Roberto done, cover the 2 bases there. It'll be a win-win either way, unless it's a draw, and then it's a bit of a mid-mid. So, yeah, and this is the team I'm going to be using. Isak's in there just to start off with, but we are eventually going to go back to Peter Crouch, because I apparently have a reliance on Peter Crouch. But we are... Normally the clips, I start my clips off with I've just defended a scenario, now we counter-attack. And that's what happens here, is Isak equalises in this game from a Bajcetic through ball. Winning the ball back again here, Marquez into Smolarek. Nice little drive into the space, just utilising how good this Smolarek is. Sergio Roberto, lay off into Bajcetic, back to Roberto, waiting for that overlap of Simicas because we need assists for the Evo. Nice ball inside and a really nice finish from Smolarek in the top corner. Puts us 2-1 up. This guy has then pulled it back to 2-2. And we're going to come down the line with Noddy Mudikiele with Rapid Plus and Whipped Pass. You wouldn't put it past him to create chances like that. And the super sub Cristiano Ronaldo Winter Wildcard has scored again. Schmoller now on the ball, finding Costas Simicas. Again, we need assist for his Evo. Ball into the box. Bang. There's Rolfo. She has scored a lot this episode, by the way. I put her in the attacking centre mid role, and she just is in the box for crosses all of the time. It's like when Crouch isn't there, she is. So at the end of the day, I will take that. But it's a nice ball. We've already scored 1. Straight off that first goal, we get a second. And then after that, this guy rubber bands his controller, and I'm like, hey, let's get Golasso premium thing done. And we go and score 16 goals. So, you know what, we don't mind it. And that allows us to complete the first level of Costas Simicas. For the second level, I think we also only need to play 2 rivals games, so let's go ahead and get that done. As always, I don't show everything in terms of gameplay nowadays, because on my new Xbox, it takes so long for the clips to upload, that they upload in weird orders and stuff like that. So for me personally, it's just a case of, oh well. But again, Mukiele showing that maybe he should be the attacking fullback. They also, during the new TOTS program, have brought out Anthony Robinson, who I'm going to ruin it for you. He's not the best player I've packed, but I have packed him. He's very, very good. But Anthony Robinson has been packed. He does have whip pass normal and stuff like that. I am being called. I'd hopefully that didn't cut my mic out. No, it didn't. So, without further ado, let's get back to talking about the gameplay. Maybe Mukiele should be going forward because Robinson, although he does have whip pass, he only has like 90 crossing. So it's not like the most unreal thing in the world. And then we have, who do we have in midfield? Oh yeah, my bad. We also have other players that we've packed that we want to try getting the team in midfield. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, Robinson, maybe he shouldn't go forward. He doesn't have good shooting, he doesn't have good curve, and his crossing's only okay with whip pass. Whereas on Mukiele's side, he has like 96 crossing if you put him into that Evo for the showdown boost, which I think I will. And he has whip pass plus, and he has rapid, so he's going to be absolutely insanely quick with 96 pace on an anchor. I mean, I think Mukiele should go forward, but I think we should also make sure Robinson goes forward sometimes because I love to attack down the left-hand side. I'm so used to it now that I think if I switched it up, I'd maybe struggle. But at the same time, it's like normally in games, first half I go down the left, second half I go down the right. It's normally whatever side is closest to me in terms of the camera angle is the side I like to attack down. But normally anyway, it's the left. If Mukiele could go on the left, that'd be phenomenal. I don't think he has a 5-star weak foot though, so I wouldn't want to risk it. So yeah, we just have to wait and see what we can do. But it's a nice knockdown from Crouch down to Schmolek. A lovely turn and a ball heel to heel, and he's just glitched through a defender and scored. That is a fantastic goal from Schmolek. And we're playing against this now. Probably one of the better teams I've played against. And I think in this game, let me remember, in this game, oh yeah, he scores that, and I just leave it 1-1 because I'm a nub, and I'm not going to concede stuff like that. Gaka, is that Voller? Yeah, that's Voller up top. The one for no, it's Gerd Muller. Jesus Christ, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm just trying to get this video edited because I haven't uploaded in a week. So I'm just trying to get stuff done, get a video up and out there, and make it easier on myself rather than doing this tomorrow and then wanting to make more content on new TOTS cards and stuff that I've packed. So yeah, we are at that time of the year now. I've only been uploading like one video a week, whereas like there was a period where I was making content all the time and stuff for like a good 2-week period. That's mainly because I've gone back now to sixth form, so it's like don't really have the time to edit, don't really have the energy. I'd just rather do other stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. We're putting Costas Tsimikas on this corner, and he's brought his keeper out, but I'm just going to almost full power it anyway, and Crouch still scores, which is just mental, by the way, because I did that twice in this game, where he brought his keeper out and I still scored from the cross. So, I don't know how I've done that, but I'm going to have to recreate that every time now, because then it'll be impossible for me to concede, or to not score from corners. And to be honest with you guys, I don't see Peter Crouch leaving my team anytime soon, because he is just this guy. Like, even when he's not scoring headers, he's so good with the ball at his feet. And then we got back to Evo work with Dewsbury Hall getting completed there. He looks very, very nice, and I'm looking forward to using him during my EFL TOTS run with like Ruter, Woodburn, Armstrong, Matt Palmer. Hopefully Jody Jones gets a TOTS. 24 assists in League 2. League 2 player of the season. He should get a TOTS card, in my opinion, so let's hope he does. We'll also be using like the new Sheaf TOTS card as well. We have packed him. He's not worth a lot, so I don't mind saying about that right now. So yeah, I think we need a couple more assists with Tsimikas. Rolfo in at the back post there, getting us one. Thank you, Rolfo. But the clip rolls on, so you can only imagine what's going to happen here. As this guy's doing LB speed boost, but we just nab it off him with Tsimikas, give it to Peter Crouch, Schmolek, and Crouch. This is some very nice link-up play here. Oh my word, we are absolutely cooking right now. Oh my word. Ball into Peter Crouch. Oh, we've red timed it. But at 1-0 up, after we've just cooked this guy with some nice play, he just decides, I'm done. I don't want to play. And that was it. That was Costa. Well, I did go into another game, and the guy scored 1 goal, and he had the best team I've ever played against. Decided to rubber band on my controller, went downstairs, Came back upstairs and the guy was pausing it at the 90th minute thinking I was still sat upstairs watching this game. Why would I do such a thing? Like, I went downstairs and watched an episode of my TV show, mate. I'm not going to sit there and watch you score goals against me. And he only scored 7, by the way, which is actually mad considering the amount of time I was gone for. So maybe, like, it is what it is. And, I then just paused it for him because he just wasted his time playing that game. So, his loss at the end of the day. But yeah, talking about Evos, I've not even spoke about them. There's this Merlin card who actually looks quite good. Yaya Torre, who we have started. That Merlin does look good, but with the new TOTS cards that have come out, it might not be worth doing him. But nevertheless, might just still do him anyway. Anyone got any objections? I mean, it is 100k that I could be using better off spent on other players. And then with the other TOTS Evo that came out was attacking mid connection. Another one has come out today, but it's not that good. No one really fits in it that would help me or boost my account. So it is what it is. But one card that has come out that we are going to try next episode is a John McGann. I'm looking forward to using him. He'll be a fun card. Anticipate and Incisive, which is quite nice. And then here are a few of the cards that I want to get and try out. So Loftus-Cheek is the first one. All these cards have since risen in price, but this Loftus-Cheek should get a +2. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Will I try him, though? Probably not. He's not top of my list of players that I want to try out. There is also the Santos card. She's 5-star, 5-star. Could get upgraded, like with 90 shooting, 90 physical, and could look absolutely insane with some decent play styles as well. But again, am I going to try this card? Maybe not, but this card is the one I want to try. 6'5", aerial on this card, power header on this card, block jockey, 94 physicals, 90 pace with an upgrade, 90 dribbling with an upgrade. I mean, and he should get that upgrade. And then Zaha as well. He looks quite good. I mean, again, it's going to be hard to link this card. So maybe he's not someone that I want. I think for me, Bisek is definitely that guy. The guy that I want to try the most. Also, this Hincapi does look pretty good. Especially, he just looks like a cheaper Bisek, but he's not as much of a physical beast. And with people doing the crossing method themselves, it'd be nice to have a man like Bisek at the back, who's a big tank next to a small, agile defender, or more agile defender like Paolo Maldini. So let's get into the TOTS pack. I've told you about Robinson. He looks pretty good. We're going to try him out in the team next episode. And then from our guaranteed TOTS pack, we got this random Spanish bloke who doesn't look very good and will probably just sit on the bench or go into an SBC for a guaranteed TOTS pack later down the line. We then packed this tradable Alba. She's not worth anything. So we're just going to keep her again for a TOTS pack. And then we go ahead and pack her Turland TOTS card. She looks quite nice, actually. She looks like a fun card. And then we go ahead and pack her again. So, yeah, cheers, EA. But yeah, she does look like quite a decent card, but it's going to be hard to link her to anyone because, Women's Premier League is very hard to link to, especially when you've got a Norwegian from Brighton. So it's not like you can even get men's links. Icon pick time. We got loads of fodder from opening about 70 save packs. Let's put that fodder into an icon pick. Here we go. 86 rated squad with that duplicate Turland in it. Let's open the icon pick, and I'm going to tell you right now that it was absolutely dreadful because the most expensive player is Stoichkov, who we did take and is worth 120k. Thank you, EA Sports. Lovely doing business with you. But we moved on, and I think we then went ahead and completed ourselves. Flashback Alessandro Florenzi? Yeah, good at the first names. Alessandro Florenzi, he is a bit of a baller. He is the first ever good card I packed on FIFA. I packed his FUT birthday tradable in FIFA 18. Was it FIFA 18? I think it was FIFA 18. And I remember that I sold it for like 360k. I bought once to watch Michy Batshuayi at Dortmund. Oh, mate. Arnautovic, Felipe Anderson. What a time to be alive that was. What a time. Yeah, it was just, I just remember it. So I'm looking forward to using him as well. There are a lot of players that I want to use. One of them is Bisek, but obviously he's 450k right now. As we've just packed Jonathan Klaus, by the way, he's worth like 200k. And imagine if this card here, which might, gets 2 upgrades. 90 dribbling, 90 passing potentially, 98 pace. You know, just slap like a sentinel on him. He looks really nice, so why not? I mean, it looks like a pretty nice card. I do have Mukiele, so I don't know how I'm going to get him into a team, but we might just try him over Mukiele. We also completed this Nakata. Now, I do want to try Nakata, but he's not the priority. He's one of those cards, it's like, you do him because he's cheap and because he looks alright, not because you really want him. I've never had a connection to Nakata, but maybe we could develop one. Maybe we could fall in love with this Nakata card, which would be quite nice. And then we also have now gone and finished Xabi Alonso's Evo. I think we only need to play one game to finish that. And then the other 2 games for the daily play were used. By the way, this guy's going to go in my Liverpool team, potentially my main team as well, so he's very important. And then we had 2 more games to play. But first, we managed to get Sheaf from a 85/7. And we also finished Kolo Muani, as well as doing the first level of the Yaya Toure Evo. But this Kolo Muani looks pretty good. We're going to use him as well. I mean, I've already said about 8 cards we're going to try. So you try fill in the blanks, basically, of my team. And we'll see if anyone can actually fill in those blanks. But yeah, as I said, here is the first level of that Yaya Toure done. He looks like really good. He looks like his better than his Centurion, but worse than his Fantasy Foot once you put him into the Evo. So it's a good balance from E8. It's like a 600k card for a free Evo, pretty much. So I'm looking forward to trying him. And then literally 20 minutes ago, we packed this Dominic Soboslai. Because I was bored and I was like, hey, let's just try get Bisek. Got Soboslai, so now I might just save the rest of the packs for Bundesliga TOTS that I was starting to save back up again. But let me know, should I open the rest and send it or not? We are pretty much done with John McGinn now. This was earlier footage because I just wanted to end off the video, show you guys a little bit of the stuff we've been doing, done TOTS Daily Play as well, stuff like that. So we also managed to get to level 40, so that's the icon pick. That's the whole point of this clip, is the level 40 icon pick. So yeah, before we get into that icon pick, it doesn't look too great on the face value. You're not really guaranteed to get any good cards. But first of all, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Let's see who we get. Duplicate Stoichkov. Brilliant. See you all next time, guys. Wish you the best of luck with TOTS.